Alright, time to gather in the black zone again. Same deal as last run. And I am going deep. I don't know, do I want a third tier 7 book? Probably not. I have never been able to fill more than 2. So... And this time I'm probably, instead of going this way, through the Razor Rock stuff, I'll try to walk this way here. The Drownfield stuff, Glacier Fall, Fissure, and so on. Just to have a little bit of... how do you say this in English? Variety. Let's use that word. Oh, I am still missing a few tools, actually. I'm actually missing a few tools. Kinda need those. This, and this. Now I've got everything, yeah. Can I immediately use this thing again? Yes, I can, and that's amazing. I love it. There's no reason why this should not be possible. Just good job, SBI. Just a good thing. Does my weapon also give me resistances? It only gives me health. Too bad. But that's probably the same for all the other defensive weapons as well, I would guess. But I don't know if like maces or something also give some resistances, CC resistance, damage resistance. It's not like it's impossible to check that. Battle axe. Axes also just give health. So I would assume it's the same for everything. Would need an offhand to get some extra resistance, I would assume. Which would be pretty good for a gatherer. But right now it's the case that swords are just the best thing you can use for gathering, and likewise I cannot use an offhand because the only two swords with mobility on the E are two-handed, dual swords, and the carving sword. Both require both of my hands. Otherwise I would definitely be using some shield or so. If I was using the blood ladder again for gathering, I would definitely pick some shield. Maybe even the normal shield, giving me flat resistances, not flat percentage, but you know what I mean. And also CC resistance, which is pretty handy. Even though I should not get CC too much. Got the Fort Sterling cape. Have my block on my helmet. Let's switch to poison in case of seeing some tier 6 hyenas. Even though hyenas can only be tier 6. 4 out of 5, and there's a person on a moose. It's a gatherer. He's dismounting. This is a very dangerous map. The roads portal is very far away. I'm not going to take 5.1. What's it called? Hide. And I'm not going to take 4.2 resources because last run I simply did not have enough space for that stuff. I'm not going to find enough of that stuff. Unless I was spending a lot of time in like tier 5 and tier 6 zones. Like price wise, 5.1 height is pretty much worth it when I'm gathering tier 6 wood as well. Has the same value basically. But I'm not going to find enough of it. Opens in 14 minutes, that's fine. Five out of 5. I'm not going to kill the bird for it though. Just going to mount up and run away. Sadly, treasures are not that valuable. Mounted up person. Let's switch to invisibility. After all, this map is pretty dangerous. And actually, this map is too bright for me to see. Why can I not mount up? Dismount. .2 though is kinda good. Probably gotta take that. It's not that insanely good, and I may not find enough of it, so I may need to throw it away later. But it's already 23k. I mean, sure, I'm getting a better gathering bonus for that because I'm wearing my skinning gear. So it would be worse for other resources. Somebody seems to be doing PvE now up there. Don't really care too much unless he's very low on HP. But then I would also need to change my boots to Wanderlust so I can chase. Let's take a quick look if there are resources in here. After all, it's a tier 7 map. 5 out of 5. That's not too terrible. Maybe I will be able to spend some time in this map. It's quite possible. Basalt? It's pretty fine. If I found tons of basalt, I would also reach the 2 million power. Which is always what I'm at least aspiring to reach. But there seems to be simply way more competition nowadays. And also lower prices, which may be caused by the higher competition. People doing PvE there with very cheap gear. I was also thinking about going into the Roads of Avalon this run instead. But I simply couldn't see a way how their roads could be profitable for me. More profitable, or at least as profitable as the Black Zone. I simply couldn't see it. Was thinking about maybe using a Gallant horse, so I'm just faster and getting faster through all these garbage maps, so I can finally find some tier 8 resources. But then on the other hand, like old and ancient tier 6 mobs would be good. Well, they don't have too many pieces on them, but it's all very complicated. And it depends a lot on the luck. While the Black Zone is just rather constant, rather solid. Will always at least almost get the 2 million per hour. Even though you would expect me with my constantly rising gathering levels to get more and more. But maybe that will change in the future. Maybe it will change. Maybe gankers will become better. Maybe there will be more, considering how many gatherers there are. But it's also unlikely that 5.3 is fine. It's worth 1,000 almost. But I'm not going to find that much of it. I do want to take it though. What I was about to say is that it's rather unlikely that I am causing so many gatherers to pop up suddenly and be more efficient and stuff like that. That's just unlikely. I'm not that insanely influential, and the world of Albion is pretty big. So there must be other causes for this decline in resource prices and this increasing gathering competition. There should be other causes as well. Even though the world doesn't seem to be that insanely big either. Like at least every run I'm finding somebody who greets me because he saw me on YouTube once. The world of Albion is not that insanely large. Which is also kinda nice. Kinda nice to run into people you have seen before. Let's switch to poison. I'm not going to look at this map. It's just always empty. It's always empty. I guess tier 7 swarms are just too good. I don't know. But pretty much every map that has hide in it is always empty. And this is interesting. I'm going to skip everything that's not tier 8. A healer. What is this guy wearing? Are they chasing me? Free beer is a big guild. He's chasing, that's annoying. Okay, time to get out. Even though he's only saying nice videos, but still, free beer is a big guild. Time to get into the roads. Is he still chasing? Or they? What what were those items though? Some nature stuff. There are the free beer guys again. He seems to be looking for me. Yeah. Annoying. So I actually need to get out. I mean, in general, it's somewhat unlikely that I will be able to gather those big tier 8 stacks. But it's always possible. It's always possible. Is this map high tier? Tier 6 at least. Gotta let some time pass. So they lose interest and sight of me. I would like to take that. It's only one piece. Okay, should be enough time now. I'm going to try it once more. If I am spotted by these guys again, the question then becomes, do I... But it's sadly only leading deeper. Do I force my way through the tier 8 map, which is dangerous? It's possible that they have a lot of people, but they didn't have ganking gear. And they also had weird gear. Okay, these guys are doing things here in the territory. Let's see if these two big stacks are still there in the tier 8 map. Nope. Of course it was taken, and that one may not be possible together. Let's take a look. Maybe it's not possible to take that. From here there will not be any animals. And there's a person already. Where's the stack? Can you gather there? I don't think so. I think it's too close to these two mobs, right? Is it? Is it too close? I think it's sadly a little bit too close. And now there's a person anyways. How much invisibility does he have? Not much. But this must mean he has friends, right? He would be worth some money. He would be worth some money. And he doesn't have invisibility. So I could kill him. But most likely he has friends. I do want the tier 8 wood there though. He's using a curse staff, so I can't even dodge one E of him. A big circle. Interesting. The circle is sticking together, which is nice. If it were, I mean, it's a tier 2 blob. Anyways, it's a tier 2 circle. Not a small one. The thing is just that when there is a small circle and then it randomly disappears, it is a bad sign. It is dangerous. Because that could mean a ganking group just entered the map and spread out. Where's the circle going? It's going to the south. So I will want to walk around. Maybe I'll randomly find some more tier 8 resources in here. If I found one tier 8 tree, it's possible to find a second one. I guess. But it may just have been lucky. Or do I just take the short way? I've seen some of the short way already. It would not be very efficient. I could still find some worthwhile resources on my way here in the north. Even though spending my time with tier 6 wood is questionable. 2 pieces, so I'm going to be slow enough so I can refresh my armor in case of finding some animals. But everything that I'm finding is just tier 6 wood. Tier 8 treasure. No, it's actually tier 6. Some more wood. This map is not that empty. I am finding a few resources. And last run I was already thinking about skipping tier 6 wood and tier 7 wood. But that's probably not the way to go. And also, even if I was skipping tier 6 wood, I would not necessarily want to skip tier 7 wood. I may rather just skip tier 6 ore or something, because it's worthless. But I gather it quicker. Also, I don't exactly know how heavy these resources are. Because it may be the case that some resources are worth more, but the value per weight ratio may be worse. Because higher tier resources also have a higher weight. There are people inside there doing stuff. Am I fast enough? I am. Gotta kill them. Gotta kill these guys. Can't let those guys live. running through these mobs. That's toxic. I'm just joking, of course. Oh, is it a baby or is it a book? It is a book. That may be something that I will need to throw away. I can already put this stuff like this. So I'm prepared to throw away the cheapest stuff. It's just senseful to kill this guy. He may have loot. Even though he would have probably equipped it and not run around naked, but he could still have loot. Maybe a book or something. Who knows? You gotta kill people when you got the chance. Unless it means that it becomes very likely to die yourself. Did I even use my pork pie yet? Yes, I did. Already having 22% carry weight. This is a very interesting thing. I do want to get close to the exit. I'm probably enough. Close enough to the exit. Yeah, I am. Seeing quite a few. Well, the first two guys were weird. Maybe they were just duoing. Which it very much looked like. Looked like they just went there to kill some things in the territory. But the other group here looked like small scale or PvE or something. What about a few more tier 8 resources? I would like that. 4 or 5, not bad. Not bad. How much money did I get from the tier 8 wood? 100k. Tier 8 resources are pretty damn good. And they are pretty damn rare. Taken so much tier 6 wood already and it's only worth 60k, the stuff in my inventory. Quite the difference, and it is 3 times as heavy. And probably also took longer to gather it. It's a pretty bad position here. If gankers came dismounted with invisibility, I would have a problem. But it is very unlikely because nobody has seen me in the last couple of minutes. Three out of 5. This map is not empty. Not empty. But full is something different as well. How many learn points do I have? 147 should be enough for this run and should be enough for tier 6 resources to stay on auto learn. I would hope. 6.2 would be great if it was full. But it is not. And likewise, it may just fill my inventory space unnecessarily. The inventory space issues are real for these deep runs. Because I'm basically gathering every resource with all these different enchantments. Out of 5. Enough time for me to refresh my armor. Because more often than not there are swamp dragons here. Even 2 out of 5. Still not empty, not full, mediocre. Just a very mediocre map right now. Going to need to eat some pork pie very soon as well. I mean, it's not terrible. Not terrible. And after all, tier 6 hide. The best tier 6 resource I can get. 1 out of 5 only. Let's go deeper. I don't have too much hope for this map. I don't. Lot of tier 6 wood as always. But it's not an insane amount. I would, even though this looks pretty full, this looks like a lot, it's not enough. If I found twice the amount, if I found twice of that, then I would consider using lumberjack here. And just take a lot of tier 6 wood. Perhaps even with an Avalonian thing. What are these guys about? Oh, come on. Come here. What the? I don't want to be too close to these guys. Even though they are not the most dangerous people, I still do not want to provoke them to waste my time. All these weird one-shot videos on YouTube with the crossbow. This stuff only works against bad people. Only works against bad people, and you will die often with that stuff. I mean, to be fair, there are a lot of bad players in Albion. So it works against a decent amount of people. But it's still really rather hard to make good profit, consistent profit with that, because you are going to die a lot. Depending on how smart you play. I mean, these guys were dismounted. Imagine I would be running around with Thor right now. We would have just killed them. Or at least one of them. One would probably have gotten out. Unless they react very quickly. And instantly use some like mining boots also. Then we would not have gotten them. But them running around dismounted. Just a free kill. Just a free kill. Instantly dead. It's not like they have any defenses that can help them. One stun. I need to switch my armor. One stun and they're dead. Depending on what the other guy is playing. The crossbow guy is definitely dead. Ah, that fiber. That one was there in the last run as well. Hard to see. But this time it was 1 out of 5, so somebody saw it. 6.2 is fine. Hopefully I'll find more of that. That's a moose. That's fine. That's okay. Mooses usually belong to PvE and gatherers. PvE players and gatherers. Last time I did not go into the tier 7 map here. Do I want to do it today? Not really. Not really. 1 out of like 8 times, 10 times the map was good. Let's just not do that. But let's switch to invisibility. Not invisibility, let's switch to poison. I may find some 5.3. Well, that's some 5.2. Just not what I'm looking for. Tier 2 mobs, tier 2 mobs. Kinda worth it. But also kinda annoying and kinda dangerous. At least with gathering gear, everything on escape abilities. So the normally empty map looking pretty empty again. Only 3 minutes. Let's see what the moose is saying about that. Five pieces. I'm ready for it. There's a person. 3 out of 5 is good. Person is interested. Not. It's not that interested. He or she is not that interested. He was somewhat interested. I may get ganked with invisibility from this guy. And I don't have invisibility on my armor. I mean, the first 3 stacks I found here were good, but this corpse there is a bad sign. I'm going to get hit by the slow no matter what. There's a person that's annoying. Oh, it's an extremely weak person though. I would probably win a 1v1 fight even with my current spells. Simply because I have so much more IP. I want to go to the northeast. As I said, sadly not enough wood. It would need to be more. I would need to find more of that tier 6 wood to really come with lumberjack here. There are a couple of lumberjacks running around clearing these maps. Understandably. Especially if they have hideouts nearby or right in these maps. What's the next map? A swamp. And that map is usually also pretty empty. But I'm also really deep already. But I mean, the problem is with being so deep that there are not too many ganking groups either. But I kinda need those, so the competition doesn't take everything the whole time. The competition is so competitive, so efficient at stealing my resources. Also, I don't see too many ganking groups. Like last run, I didn't see a single ganking group, I believe. Or did I see one? I saw one. But it was also a very bad one. They were using stacks and stuff like that. Like, I mean, look at this this fiber gatherer. He was using a giant stack and full fiber gathering gear. This guy is a really easy kill. Just need like 2 gankers. And you will have good chances to kill this guy. 1 bear paw player is enough to dismount him. Which is already a big problem for the gatherer. I mean, 1 bear paw player can also dismount me. Which is also kinda annoying. But he would need to be in a good position for that. If he isn't, he can't. Which is a big problem for him then, if he has not, like, somebody cutting my way off. Always feels like I'm getting a lot of tier 6 wood, but it's not enough, it's not enough. Ah, wait a sec. Ah, there was a tier 6 gatherer. Tier 7 fiber gatherer. But did he come from this area here? I don't think so. I do not think so. There's a road portal very close. I'm going to go there anyways. Going to go around this thing, hoping to find some more fiber. So this fiber gatherer was probably in here. Taking all this nice stuff. Somebody even died in this area. Two out of 5. That is crazy. I did not expect that. In here. And again. Or maybe because the Yeah, because a guy died in here. And nobody else was gathering then. I mean, the giant stack player really should not gather in here. He would die to a group of 2 gankers. Which can happen rather frequently, to stumble upon that. The more ganking happens, the more resources are left for me. 4 out of 5. Nice. Somebody was killed. In the east. That may mean that there are now some resources left in the east. But it doesn't necessarily have to be the case. It does not necessarily have to be like that. Fiber. Pretty decent, pretty good. Oh, that's a lot of fiber. And partly even having more than 1 piece per stack. That's some solid profit here. That's some solid profit. Small chest spawned. Just recently. 5 seconds, 10 seconds now ago. Give me that fiber. I don't mind. Did I not gather here? Another body. Another body. Looks like this map is not as terrible. I mean, last time I didn't get that much fiber. But last time there weren't 2 bodies lying around in here. But I mean, of course, if these people are running around with stacks, of course they are going to die. Not much you can do about that. So much fiber. There's a person. I'm very close to the roads portal. It has 6 out of 7 charges. Make Albion great again. I don't know. It is pretty great. In my humble opinion. Because let's be honest here. I am very skeptical and pessimistic and realistic. And so far every patch SBI has brought out was either neutral, I didn't give a thing about it, or was positive. While in every other game that I have ever played, which are a lot, patches were destroying the games. They were ruining the games. The patches in Albion are good. They are either I don't care about them, which is fine, or they implement things that improve the gameplay, improve the game, fix bugs. It's just really good. Really good. I have never been sad about a patch that I read about Albion, which has never happened to me in my life ever with any game every other game was implementing things, making the game worse. Let's switch to invisibility. Albion is really special concerning that. Really special. I've never had that before, that I actually like the patches. That's really something special. I would have never expected such a thing to happen. I was already used to companies just ruining their games for some profit, making it more casual and easier and more streamlined, less complex. Oh, 7.1 and even 6 out of 9. Nice. As some would say. Circle. Very far away from me. And already somebody dying. 7.1 wood. 4.3k per piece. Did I find resources here? Did I just take rough logs with me? I found a bit of stuff. Let's give the map a chance. Pretty empty right here. Pretty empty. Okay, time to get out of it. 2 circles now. I mean, one vanished already, but still was just there. So it's very likely that they just spread out a little bit. There's also a crystal spider. People should be doing that stuff. Crystal spiders are fine. When they have such small circles only, then the loot from crystal spiders is pretty fine. I said I wanted to go a different way, so I'm going to go to the northeast and then the southeast actually. 6.3 wood, I'm coming. 5 out of 5, let's go. Almost. And I only got 1 piece. Rough. I will be somewhat close to Morgana's rest, which is interesting, because I kinda depend on actually having some gankers around. Otherwise I'm not finding any resources. So that may actually be helpful. But I of course also do not want to get chased forever. Forever. Difficult. Emptiness everywhere. Danger everywhere. An aspect everywhere. But the tier 6 stone aspects are garbage. That's why you find so many of them, otherwise they would be taken. Circle. Doing circle things. Oh, come on. But it's 5 out of 5. Let's kill this game. This girl. Small chest in 2 minutes. I wanted to go to the northeast, yeah. So, well, this map was full of players, so I doubt that I can take the chest. I doubt it. But I mean, maybe they are busy doing some stuff. It's a tier 8 map. There should be somebody on this map coming for this chest. And somebody is usually too annoying for me. Unless it's another gatherer with gathering gear. Then it's fine. Let's take a deep look into this corner. Let's take a deeper look. But all these resources are only 1 out of 5. Not much here. The chest is extremely close to the exit. I would just need to survive opening it and looting a few items. But it depends on how many people there are, obviously. And other people will also know that that's the case. This guy, I don't know. Is he a transporter? He had a Fort Sterling cape, but he may also be a ZVZ tank. Or a big small scale tank. Not a very pleasant person, definitely. The chest is about to open. 7 seconds. Yeah, well, let's take a look. There's nobody. And there's nothing. But I got some favor and that stuff, I guess. And 40k silver. 40k silver are not nothing. 40k silver for that amount of work is definitely good. I'll take that. This is a tier 6 map. So there can be tier 6 hide. I want to go to the southeast. Tier 6 hide being taken. Swarm dragon corpses lying around. I want to take... Which way do I want to take? There's a person from Surf Tidal. Is he in a group? He's not. Does he have invisibility potions? He doesn't. Useless. Not dangerous for me, at least. Doesn't even have Wanderlust or something annoying on his boots. So he cannot even chase me. He also didn't have Perch. So I'm 100% safe from this guy. Because no matter what happens, I could always just click my boots and I'm safe. Another Surf Tidal person. So he may not be alone, so I may want to move. He may just have come out just out of his hideout though. One out of 5, not that great. Southeast is the way to go then. In the next map. There are circles around, running around here. It seems like I'm finding more trees on this route though. Because there are more swarms. At least for now. Who knows how it is going to be in the next couple of maps. There were some snow maps coming. So I may not find so many trees anymore. And I basically found just as much fiber as tier 6 wood. And that's more valuable. How much height did I get? Not that much. 2 big stacks. The one in the north is safer. Not really. Both are pretty dangerous. But let's take a look. Maybe I will be allowed together. It is possible. There's a circle. Oh. Is there a person nearby? Not right now. The circle is sticking together. Somebody already started gathering this. Circle's moving on the street, which is fine. Let's refresh my pork pie. Both stacks are not very safe. Where's the circle going? Okay, the circle doesn't care about the big stacks, which is understandable. Unless it's a big ganking squad, then they should care. But if they are like running around with small scale stuff, it's just not worth the time. The loot is good for like 1 or 2 people, but not good enough for more than 10 people. Just waiting. I'm going to finish gathering this. I'm not going to leave one piece on it. The escape possibilities right here are not that great. They are not that great. Directly southeast. This was a weak guy from the surf thing. Does he have friends? Does he have anything? This was a guy on the armored horse, I'm pretty sure. He could call friends. He could... I'm going to walk 1 circle. Somewhat. Not really a circle, but... Take another look. He could be playing together with the other Surf title guy. But to be fair, Surf, that's just a huge alliance. Where most of the people are obviously bad players. Which is good for me. But there's of course also the danger that they just mobilize tons of people. And even if most of them are bad, having just a big army running after me is definitely a problem. Is this guy able to gather tier 8 fiber? That's what I'm asking myself. I would say it's kinda unlikely. Him running around with tier 6 PvE gear, solo PvE gear. With an armored horse. Will this guy gather resources? I would say it's unlikely. Hopefully it's not the case that he takes resources. Otherwise he may be taking the tier 8 fiber in the southwest now. But it's very interesting that I'm able to gather here. I'm just allowed to take some big tier 8 node. Even though sadly it was not full. But can't expect that. And getting some level. That doesn't hurt. Switch to my poison. Let's look at the other stack. Nobody disturbing me at that one. What are these guys doing? PvE. Yeah, they are doing PvE. Okay. Also both. Like one of these guys was the guy from before, I think. This is a different guy. Is there somebody at the stack? Is the stack only at 1 out of 30? It's almost full. Let's get the invisibility. Let's get the 6.1 first, because it's so fast. I'm at a terrible position here. Oh god. I have 3 ways to go. And I can also go invisible and stay here. Are you going to be annoying? Are you going to be annoying? The second guy was a beer player. Nibis. Nibis. Was a spear player Nibis? I don't remember his name. Legendary Sarah. She did not have a guild, right? Did she have a guild? I'm only seeing very weak people here and one circle running through this map. I was allowed to gather the one big stack. It's definitely possible that I will be allowed to gather this one as well. It's a bigger group. They have at least 6 people. They have at least 5 people. They have Nibis, these 2 guys, or maybe only 4. One of them took some ganking gear extra for me. Are they able to gather it? Can I come back and just continue gathering? The only reason why they should, dismount next to me is because one of them is able to gather it. Okay. Guess I have gotten all that I could have gotten. Took a while for them to bring somebody who can gather it. Interesting map. Only useless players so far. Can I find resources in here? It looks rather empty. Probably not. Nibis was killed. But Nibis was from the big group. That's weird. Road to Olympus. Let's get the invisibility and let's take a look at that. Surf Tidal. Ganker. Well, big group is a big word for 5 people or something. And they were all weak. And he was even warning me, interestingly. Which is really weird. Like, wasn't it some surf tidal guys who scared me away from the tier 8 stack? Why do I have aggro? What the fuck? Huh? Are you trolling? Why do I have aggro? I was very far away from this guy. I'm going to take a quick look into the northeast here. I will do that. There may be resources. There may be resources. Everything only on one piece. Except the trees. The big stack still being there. Maybe these gankers scaring away now the surf guys. Not finding too much yet. Especially nothing high tier-ish. But also not too little. This only is going to have one piece, I believe. Sadly. I want both at the same time. Two out of 5. 1 out of 5. A super valuable tier 6 book has been filled. That does not hurt. Fiber hidden in the bushes. Not very full, not very full. Is it possible to find some stuff here? I'm starting to doubt it. It's kind of okay what I'm finding here right now. And it's a tier 8 map, so there's a chance to actually find something good as well. Let's take a quick look at this place here. Definitely theoretically possible to find something. The attack speed of swords, or at least the carving sword, is so obnoxious. It's so insanely slow. It's crazy. The bloodletter was so much more comfortable. Having twice the attack speed. Let's take a quick look. Some more 6.3 free, which is really nice. So it stacks with my already existing stuff. Oh, I only got one again. That's kinda annoying. Really would have liked some premium bonus or some gathering bonus on that. The power core is not being moved. So maybe there are some resources behind the static thingy. That is possible. I want that. But I don't want to fight this stupid occultist. But I can. It's not that tanky. Any resources here? Really does not look like it. $116 learn points. Nothing here. It's rather empty. Empty is a big word. Fiber is good. Height is good. 2 out of 5 is okay. The big stack still being there. But I'm not going to go back there. Not going to do that. That sounds like a rather inefficient idea. And since everything here was empty, I'm not going to go behind the static. I think. Maybe I should. This map is kind of special. It's really weird. Weird resource distribution. There may be stuff behind that. But it would be such a long way. And it's so unlikely from my past experience that there will be stuff behind that. Will I ever find a tier 7 resource in this map? Now the big fiber stack is gone. I've never catched a glimpse of these gankers that were supposed to be there. Which is better. But it may be that they have never been there. I mean, one person died, so there had to have been something there. Oh. I should gather the height first. It's at least twice as fast and it's almost the same value. Not, it's like 2/3 of the value. Somebody dying at the southeast exit. I'm definitely not in the best position here, but nobody knows that I'm here. And the chest still takes 12 minutes. People would really need to be not that smart to come here now. Finally finding some tier 7 and tier 8. After, of course, getting the big stack, which was Groot. But I didn't get a full stack. So I'm not that rich. I'm not even at the 2 million per hour, I think, right now. I'm pretty sure that I'm not. Maybe I was spending too much time gathering tier 6 wood. Not being worth too much. Who knows? But it doesn't feel like I was playing that inefficiently. I was also not running away too much. I was gathering almost the whole time. Doesn't really feel too inefficient what I'm doing here. And yet, still such low income. Even though I'm getting so much stuff. Kind of. A lot of tier 6 stuff mainly. Obviously. But even a little bit of tier 8 stuff. I mean, considering that this is a tier 8 map and I'm checking it out very closely, looking at a lot of stuff, a lot of places in here, I'm really not finding much. May be better to not spend that much time in here. Hard to say. It's hard to say. If I was finding swamp dragons all day long in here, would also be a different story if they had more than one piece on them. Hide is so much more valuable. Somebody finally taking the power core. Anything up here? Just some silly tier 6 tree. Not enough gankers, I guess. Not enough ganking going on. Too many already dead animals. Anything here? Oh yes. Actually yes. Tier 8 tree. That's good. Hopefully somewhat full. Do I want to take a quick look here into the northeast before I gather it? A small, tiny, quick look. Tier 8 bear hiding somewhere maybe. Let's switch to invisibility. It's going to take a while to take the tier 8, even though I don't know how many pieces there are on the stack. But I definitely didn't see too much hide running around. Interesting map. Interesting map. Kinda feels like it's not worth the 2 million per hour. because I simply don't have 2 million per hour right now. But that also may be because of some empty maps before. I'm pretty full on carry weight. And I don't have the poison, and there was one swamp dragon. It probably only has one piece, but there are also 2 trees. I mean, I found 2 tier 8 stacks, and I was able to gather like 60% of a big flat tier 8 fiber stack. I didn't find any tier 7 except the boar with a couple of pieces. Pretty bad, I guess, for a tier 8 map, in which I spent such a long amount of time. Big amount of time, such a long time. This map probably was not good enough for me to stay in here for so long, I guess. This is tier 5. 5.2 height is fine. Maybe I will be able to get that. Want to go to the southeast afterwards. Let's see if I can get this big stack. It's in a okay... It's in a rather bad position. It's not in the worst position, but it's rather bad. Rather bad. Only one exit, which is in the southeast. But for that, it's kind of close to it, but it's also right in the corner, which is also pretty bad. I'm going to try to lure it a little bit to the north. It has been taken. 5.2 wood, yeah, let's take that. Let's take that. Southeast was the way I wanted to go. Tier 8, what was it? Tier 8 snow map. %, carry weight. Need to eat my pork pie. 3 minutes, yeah, I'm just going to dismount here. Don't want to throw away anything. And I'm going to switch to invisibility. Realistically, I don't want to kill anything here, and if I find a 5.3 bear, I can also kill that without the poison. I could take a look into the roads portal to perhaps minimize my teleporting costs. What is this guy doing? Go away. Go away. If you want to say hello, just fucking whisper. Glacier Fall Fisher. Somebody died. This map is potentially good. There are only 2 exits in here. Northeast is Elder Sleep, which is basically a map that I do not want to go through unless I can do that very quickly. Any resources in here? Kinda don't want to go too deep into this map. There's a person already seeing me, which is bad. 5 out of 5. No exits in the southwest and southeast. Small treasure chest has been taken, so these guys may go to the big ore area now. Which would be annoying. I would like to take a look at that. I would like to take a look at that, and it looks pretty empty, so the map is not that dangerous. All the group that is in here is just able to gather, which they should. Otherwise they are missing out on a lot of loot. Looks really empty. Looks really empty. But it's a tier 8 map and it's an ore area, so there will be a lot of tier 6 ore which I can take and want to take. Somebody was killed in the northeast, which is good. Kill people far away from me. Get the attention so I can gather. It's pretty dangerous here. Really annoying that there's no exit close. Will be a long way to safety. If there's a big group running around, this will be really hard. Annoying situation, but there will be a lot of tier 6 ore in here, which I would like to take. It's not going to take too long. I'm going to teleport out very soon. Just need to fill my inventory quickly enough. Oh, there's some tier 8 ore, yes. Oh, 7.1 as well. I probably want to take the 7.1 first. There's also some basalt. Let's just try to be time efficient right now, right here. And just take everything. Give me these resources. I'm really deep in this map. If there's a big ranking group, this will be very hard. Oh god. Oh god, the ways are really bad. I'm cut off a lot, a lot. Oh my god. My best chance is really to go, like, get dismounted, then use the sprint, then use double invisibility, and hide in some corner, mount up and teleport out. That's really my best chance to get out alive here. Don't want to do some PvE here right now. Get these resources. Can I get the basalt without getting aggro? Probably. Something making noises. Maybe there's some aspect or something. Looks good. Can I take the fiber without aggro? Nope. But I should find enough tier 6 stuff that it is not necessary for me to take that tier 6 fiber. I want to look at the south first though, right? There may be resources. Or do I? Is that what I want? Probably. It's most likely everything gone. Because everything on the edge is pretty valuable. But something may have respawned, you know. 31% enchantment on this map as well. Anything up here? No. Anything up here? No. Time to get back into the area after checking the plateau to the west. Anything? Nope. Pretty empty, but not too empty for me, I guess. It's just solid, having quite a bit of tier 6 ore. It's just solid, it's not great. Could be better, but the tier 8 ore and the 7.1 ore definitely helped. Definitely helped. %, carry weight. I'm so close to safety. Just need to get full. Just need to teleport. It's pretty dangerous in here. But nobody in this map has seen me yet. Which is quite good. Some of these having 2 out of 5 is a rather good sign. Kinda means that it has been a while that people have been taking stuff in here. 98% carry weight. So close to getting out alive. No fame books so far in the last run and this run. Interesting. It's not like I have not been gathering a lot. I did gather quite a few resources. 99%. Where did I not look for resources yet? Basically in the east. But I don't really want to go into the east, considering that people have been dying there the whole time. There's some 6.1 fiber, that there's a mob right next to it. Let's look at the edge. Usually a bad idea. I'm not really going to find any resource in this map, to be honest. I'm just going to teleport. And it only costs 176k. Which is very pleasant. And that's not that expensive. That's nice. Oh. There was some fiber on the northeast, in the northeast of me. But I saw that after I already clicked the teleporting thing, and then I would have cooldown. Still not a great run. Not a great run. Okay. Not really okay. Only 2.7 million. Really not that okay. In 1 hour and 40 minutes. Even though I probably have been talking like 3 minutes before. I started running around, so probably like 1 hour and 37 minutes. But only 2.7 million is not good. That's less than 2 million per hour, and I also had 170k teleport cost. Rough, rough. Maybe I should not gather tier 6 wood. Maybe I should not gather that. It takes a long time, it's heavy. And it does not give that much. I should gather all the tier 7 resources, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure, let's check the weight. Yeah, it's worth more than twice. And only weighs 50% more. Even less than that. So tier 7 resources definitely still takeable. I should not take tier 6 wood. Tier 6 ore is worth 850 only now. 6.1 is good. That's definitely good. Maybe I should not be taking tier 6 ore and tier 6 wood. Then I would have a way longer run. It's not guaranteed that I will find enough stuff. Hard to say. But if I did that, I may... Am I then able to go with a gallant horse? Probably not. Then I would also need to skip tier 6 fiber, which is already worth 1k per piece. Almost. 960. If I skipped all the tier 6 resources except hide, I could go with a gallant horse, which would mean I'm safer and I am also faster. I will travel faster, which is definitely a point when I'm having such long gathering runs. I may try to do that. Next time I will definitely skip tier 6 ore and tier 6 wood. Pretty sure about that. Which is already like... How much? 30% of my carry weight, 40% of my carry weight. Could go with a gallant horse, but then I would need to skip tier 6 fiber and most of the 5.2 resources, which is fine. Ooh. Difficult.